There are different types of indents that you can set up when you are working with a document. When you indent a paragraph, that means you are moving its edge in from the left or from the right margin, or it could be from the left and the right margin depending on how you're setting your indent. You can have a left indent where the left edge of the paragraph is moved in from the left margin. You can have a right indent where the right edge of the paragraph's moved in from the right margin. You can have a first line indent where the first line of a paragraph is indented more than the subsequent lines that's with that paragraph. You can have a hanging indent where the subsequent lines of a paragraph are indented more than the first line. And you could have a negative indent where the left edge of the paragraph is moved to the left of the left margin, so it's sticking out further than your margin is. But the way you set up these indents, first of all, because our text is already typed, we're going to need to highlight our text. So we're going to highlight this paragraph for Adventure Sooner Rather Than Later, and I'm going to cut this thing off for some reason. We're going to click on this paragraph and we're going to highlight it. We're going to go back to our paragraph dialog box, and let's say for this paragraph we want to move it in a ½ inch on both the left and right side. Then we're going to click on the up arrow and pull it in by 5, and you can tell how it would look if you look at this little preview window. Now notice the right is at the right edge of the paper, but as I move my right indent in, you can see that the text moves as well. If you decided you wanted to set up a hanging indent or a first line indent, you would click on this drop down arrow for special, and that's where you would find that. When you click OK, your paragraph slides in. You can also notice that on your ruler line that your margin markers for the left and margin markers for the right are moved in a ½ inch from their regular settings.